have a perfect picture here. You know, even with our marriage, we don't try to paint a perfect picture. We have ups and downs just like everybody else, but we just learned to work through them, and we took divorce off the table early.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. So today we will be talking about Tamela and David Mann, and they did an interview on The Breakfast Club, and I just really want to point out just some good old-fashioned marriage advice that these two gave. They've been married for 30 years, and they always seem like that they are in sync and in harmony to me. And to have this platform on the Breakfast Club where, you know, they don't really talk about marriage issues or relations. They talk about relations, but not in this way. And so for people who don't know Tamela and David Mann, for people who have like this ideal that, you know, celebrity marriage is perfect, they don't have any type of problems because they're celebrities, I feel like that this particular platform on the Breakfast Club is just really good for them to show Tamela and David Mann in a different light. So I do want to put this disclaimer out there that there is no perfect marriage, okay? Which is what some of the things that Tamela is talking about in this interview. Marriage is a journey, it's work, okay? But when you strive to have the marriage you want and you work at it every single day, it can be one of your biggest blessings. Like, I am a testimony that my marriage is a part of one of my biggest blessings ever in life, aside, you know, from my kids and things like that. No two people's marriages are the same, but we all do have some common issues. We all do go through the same things and stuff like that. And that's the purpose of this video, to just really give you some good old-fashioned marriage advice from two people who's been married a very long time. And it's also just to enlighten you and make you think about your own marriage and to let you know that you're not the only person or the only one who doesn't have a perfect marriage. So let's get started, and I hope you enjoy.
We have a perfect picture here. You know, even with our marriage, we don't try to paint a perfect picture. We have ups and downs just like everybody else, but we just learned to work through them, and we took divorce off the table early.
Kid, I didn't want to get married because we had a kid and she was pregnant. I said, no, I got married because I was in love with this woman, and she was my best friend. That's what we based and we built our relationship on, was friendship. There is a thing to the us against the world.
Us against the world, we're fighting against anything that would come against the family structure. That's what us against the world, the U is for all of us. Because I just feel like our families are in attack or being attacked.
Yeah, that's been going on since the beginning of time for black people.
It has, but the thing is I don't understand. I don't think we really understand the power that we have when we unify. Yeah. And I just want us to unify to save our family.
And how do y'all take breaks from each other?
I don't need a break. She does. I'm too much for her.
I go get my hair done, get my nails done. But that's kind of like, that's my me time, you know, because I do need it. And I tell any
Why
woman,
you need
and
a break from me?
Well, I just need time just for myself.
Am I
it's
too
not
much?
You're a little much if you can't be much.
How you gonna just dog me out like that?
That's not dogging. I mean, it's a good thing.
I never need a break from you.
But he doesn't, but I do. Even for that's what I tell him, you have to take a drive or something. But I tell my daughters that are mothers, you have to make sure that you're together in order to take care of your family.
Now,
We 30 is still work in progress.
I love my baby, but you know, why do you think couples divorce so fast?
I think people just don't want the commitment, and it's like you feel like, you know, like when they say the grass is greener. Sometimes people just want something new.
And you know, we have a chapter in the book called The Art of Arguing. Sometimes we argue to make sure you understand my point. And I want to get my point across, and that's all I'm concerned about. But that's not the way it should be. It should be to get an understanding.
Right.
When we argue to get an understanding, then we can move forward. But if I'm trying to make sure, because see, early in the marriage, I'm quick with my words, and so I would just cut her up and feed her to the sharks and tear her up.
And I used to say, that's so piercing.
I would talk about her family, the dog that she had in her yes.
That's harsh.
That was harsh. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, the dog? Why the dog got to catch a boat?
Everybody got to get some.
Her family?
Yeah, the mama, the dad.
It's just whoever can be the quickest.
But see, I was doing that not realizing that I was tearing her down.
Right.
I was just, you know, the more I did that, the more, you know, respect that she lost for me. And then once I realized that, I was like, wait a minute. I'm killing her with my word. You know the biggest issue that couples have when they argue? We don't stick with the issue.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, yeah, that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. Like, cause we always have something stored away.
It always goes that way.
Everybody got something stored away that you want to say, you know, I'm gonna just keep that until we get into this next argument. And when the argument come up, bam, there it is. You remember when about 2 years ago? It's like,
it has nothing to do
that's
with
not what we were arguing about.
Guys,
was there ever a point you guys thought it wasn't gonna work?
The fifth year, the knock at the door. I mean, seriously, the knock at the door.
That was it.
That scares me right now.
But Envy, I hope not.
No,
and our biggest
knocks on my door.
Is it hard to mix business with pleasure?
For us,
Yeah.
not really, because I think because it's something that I always wanted in my spouse or the person that I was gonna be with. So it's just really worked out because our goals are the same. Mm-hmm. And it's like our drive. I mean, his drive has made all of us, the family, pick up our steps because of his drive. So it really, it kind of worked. It just works for us. It may not work for everybody else, but it works for us.
You don't understand how cool we were. We were really ride or die friends. Like that's why we wound up falling in love with each other.
And that's why it's like cool. Like now it's like fun. We ain't got to spend no money. We don't have to go nowhere. We just can just hang out. And we lay in the bed and just talk. I laugh at this guy like.
She's a thick girl, but she's never sick. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because I keep her laughing, and laughter is like medicine to her. I keep her I told her, you're going to have to start paying me for making you laugh all the time.
She said she laughs at you in the bed, though.
I do. But
nah, she don't laugh like that.
Not that kind of laugh.
She don't laugh like that.
That's when we just chilling, like,
pillow talk. See, you think you slick.
Just pillow talk.
She sit over there with that little pretty smile trying to...
I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna be.
What advice would y'all give couples on how to stay strong and committed to one another?
I would say if you start on friendship, but try to outdo each other doing for each other. That's one thing that we do.
That's like something we do all the time. Because she would never be able to outdo me doing for her.
So if I could get up and make him breakfast, make him a night, then he'll turn around and try to make me one nice. But I cook better, so. Of course, I'm gonna win. The biggest argument was over a tuna fish sandwich.
You just gave him more fuel,
but it was because I felt unappreciated. That's what happened. Because I had worked. I had been to work. I had left work, went grocery shopping, and by me getting home late, I wasn't gonna fix dinner.
The whole thing is when she go grocery shopping, back in the day, she had to go 3 stores, buy produce from this, meat from this, cans from this.
Because I was trying to, I was saving money. So I had came home from work, put up the groceries and everything, and I was like, since it's so late, I'm just gonna make tuna, and I just made a sandwich with chips, and I served him. I took it to him, he bit it, and he was like,
now mind your way, but you got to understand, I didn't eat tuna before this, and she started making tuna, and she made the greatest tuna ever with the relish was the key to her tuna. Mm-hmm. So when I bit the sandwich, I was like, I asked her, did you put any relish in this? And she lost it, like went off. You ungrateful. Wow. She called me.
Why though?
Huh?
Why? Just because you said, did you ask her if you put relish in it?
Because she brought it to me and she was tired. She took her time out, and I was ungrateful. I could have just got up and went and got the relish myself. Well, this started a big explosion. So she's like, I'm getting my keys and I'm leaving.
Wow.
Well, everybody.
Tuna fish?
But it's because we started.
I was tired. I was tired. I had worked. I did, and I had served him. And then it's like I felt ungrateful. Like I felt like I wasn't appreciated.
That's real. I get
it. And I was hot. I was just mad. I was tired. I was frustrated. Whatever other word you want to put in there, I was that.
And so she was gonna leave, but I got her keys so she wouldn't leave.
You didn't want her to waste any more gas.
No, I didn't want. No, I wanted to be right. I wanted to be the one to leave. So I got my keys and I was gonna slam the door. I had it all pictured out. I, slam the door, get in my truck, spin out, and, make it really look good and dramatic. And I just forgot that my truck starter was messed up. So when I went to get in the truck, my truck, I'm in there, and I'm trying to be, like, super bad.
Slam the door.
I'm just rocking my truck, man. I'm trying to get the starter. She runs out and opens the door, like, get my keys. And when she opens the door, she hit my foot. And by that time, the truck started. It started, and the door hit her. I don't do no physical stuff at all. So that little thing could have turned into, like, her getting hurt. And when that door hit her, it just stopped everything. I was like, look, go in the house now, because we got a problem. Because this door done hit you. She just looked at me like, okay. and just walked in the house. But that could have been bad. What if she?
How'd y'all get over that?
We had to cool off.
Yeah.
I couldn't go nowhere because I didn't know if my truck was gonna stop or what. So
What happened to the tuna sandwich?
He just left it, I guess. I don't know. I was so mad. I didn't care if he ate it or choked on it that night. I was mad.
Storm out the house without the sandwich?
He did.
I was just trying to prove that I was right, man. I was young.
Silly.
Yeah.
It was dumb. It was really dumb.
That was like our 6th year. 6 years, like around the 6 years of my marriage.
It was crazy.
Has it
But
gotten easier?
Yes.
Okay.
man, we empty nesters now. We go and come as we please. I understand, and it just we just living the life, living the dream.
Life
right
is
now.
beautiful.
Yeah.
we just
I'm
living
just here to tell y'all that y'all can make it. After
Yeah.
y'all 15 years.
20. He said 20
years.
years. Well,
24
he-
Married
years.
17, together 24.
24 years.
Man,
Like,
see.
you in it 24 years. She up and coming.
Yeah, I'm not
Everybody-
married.
Not
That's
yet.
why I say up
Not
and
married.
I said
Right.
up and coming.
Thank you.
Well,
Most people get married believing a myth that marriage is a beautiful box full of all the things they have longed for. That includes love, companionship, their dream that came true. The truth is, at the beginning of every marriage, the box is empty. It's your responsibility to fill your marriage box. Fill it with all of the things you want and desire in your marriage. Build your marriage on a solid foundation. And that takes work, y'all. Use your creative side to build memories. Learn what works and what doesn't. And know that marriage doesn't work by itself, but it takes the both of you. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't ever miss an upload. Talk to you later. Bye.